It can't ever only just be about the spec. If it was only about spec, then all of us would be aspiring towards grand Seikos with spring drives or Omegas with coaxial escapements. But what's the reason behind why we have affinity towards certain brands? Why is COSC certification important to some and not so much to others? Do all collections over a 20 to 30 year span end up being rounded out by Japanese, German, and Swiss watches? Market dominance doesn't last forever. There was a point in men's Olympic basketball where I honestly thought it would be 100 years of USA gold medals. If it wasn't for Max Verstappen and the FIA being numbskulls, Lewis Hamilton would be even more untouchable than he is. Xbox leveled the gaming field with Xbox Live and in-game voice chat features. Panerai has managed to make a comeback and is bringing Italy back into the conversation. And what Christopher Ward has done in the last 10 years is a case study within itself. Seasons change, empires rise and fall, and through it all, South Korea has really made a name for itself. But what about in the world of watches? Seiko is one of those companies that makes this hobby pretty fun. Scattered across different collections from all different price points, they're hard to beat. But one thing I learned in collecting so far is Seiko is easy to beat if you switch your focus from value to nuance. But what is the nuance that points me in that other direction? What is it that makes me care so deeply? What are the things that attract me? Being watch enthusiasts, we're no strangers to new brands and new ideas being introduced into the market. Lots of times, I find them before they find me, and I pretty much discover and learn all I need about watches here on YouTube, 99% of the time. I will admit I'm a sucker for name brand things, but it's illogical and always works against you. Most times with higher end name brand goods, you're paying a premium for what that represents when you own it. In the case of watches, what's on your wrist? Which is why micro brands and independents are so appealing. You're getting the same level watch, sometimes for a fraction of the price. Mix that with an excellent design, well, that's how cult followings start. Being Korean American in the 2020s, there is a noticeable cultural shift compared to what it was like in the 90s. KBBQ is now a thing. K-pop, K-drama, and other TV shows are very popular. Hyundais and Kias now look amazing. Genesis cars are some of the best looking on the roads. Samsung and LG are crushing it in tech. With all this hype surrounding South Korea now, did Pitzmann make a South Korean watch worth talking about? Case diameter is 39 millimeters, lug to lug is 47 millimeters, case thickness is 11.6 millimeters, and the lug width is 20 millimeters. This watch features a double dome sapphire crystal with inner AR and anti-fingerprint coating on the outside of the crystal. The case and solid screw-down case back is all made of 316L stainless steel. The dial is a white cold enamel. Cold enamel, also known as epoxy enamel or lacquer enamel, is a type of enamel that doesn't require heat to cure. The Arabic numerals are embossed with a sheen. The edges are very clean, very crispy. I know that Pitzmann is a surname of German origin. Not sure why the company is named that, but I don't mind it. I do love seeing Seoul printed on dials for obvious reasons. The logo and branding is done with the same embossed sheen. It's clean and it's nice. The hands are heated blue and change color in the light. It's a very nice touch and gives the dial character when the color shift happens from day to night, light to dark. There is something to be said about how small seconds adds a level of elegance to dials. This watch was designed to evoke the look of a pocket watch, but what I see more of is a dressy early 20th century field watch with a touch of mid-century appeal. Pitzmann, if you're listening, please make a black enamel dial with mother of pearl Arabics on this exact watch. I think it could be great. The case is completely polished. 39 is a great size. I think a 36mm option would sweeten the pot, but I understand the limitations of being a micro brand. This watch at this size, with this dial layout and this orientation, has perfect legibility. There is no lume, but I don't think this watch really needs it. Pitzmann doesn't advertise this watch as a dress watch, but it's definitely a daily that leans more dress. I've worn this watch many times, and in every use case, it's always worked. Even out to the pool, I felt comfortable thanks to its 100 meters of water resistance. The signed push-pull crown is easy to get to. The caseback is adorned with all the basic info you'd expect from a respectable watch company. It's completely polished. It's a fingerprint magnet. It's fine and acceptable. The movement is a Sellita SW261. It's a 4Hz 31 jewel with a 38-hour power reserve. This movement features hacking seconds and traditionally a date function, so this watch should have a ghost position, but I feel like mine doesn't have one. Any other Pitzmann 1 owners out there that are watching, please chime in. Am I crazy? Pitzmann offers a few options as far as straps go. They even offer a bracelet option. I went for the tan leather strap. The strap is great, feels very similar to the strap D-Lug sells. The quality of the leather feels superb. The polished buckle features the Pitzmann logo. Both sides are quick release at 20mm and tapers down to 18mm. The leather on the interior is very nice. I like the strap a lot. The unboxing experience of this watch is absolutely insane. It's one of, if not the most impressive unboxing I've ever done on a watch. The green color choice is lovely. I mean, honestly, just look at this thing. It's crazy. I paid $1,059 US for this shipped. If you're interested in this watch right now, you're in luck because Pitzmann is running a sale on the one. Looks like they are discontinuing this watch soon, so right now might be the best time to get one if you're considering it.
Where's this place for making pizza?
Minnie.
Yeah, it's coming up.
I try to call my mom for Mother's Day, and my dad texts me and he's like, Mom dropped her phone in the toilet, and her phone is now in rice, but the screen won't come on, but her alarm won't stop alarm, so we can't turn off the alarm.
Oh, jeez.
I spent 2 straight months with the Pitzmann and basically wore this as my main watch for the whole month of May. I enjoyed my time with it very much. In Korean American culture, there is a somewhat backwards compliment that is given to dessert dishes when we like how it tastes. Not too sweet. Not too sweet, it kind of references a more understated side of decadence. We generally don't like our foods too sweet or too heavy. It's a good balance of just the right amount. I feel like the first Pitzmann captures exactly that same sentiment. It's just decadent enough. It gives just the right amount without falling into the territory of trying to be something that it's not. Pitzmann ain't the value killer. It's not that replacement for that Grail Grand Seiko that you've been saving for. For some of y'all, the concept and overall execution might not make any sense. For some of you, it might be a perfect find with that perfect level of nuance for your collection. Around $1,000 for anything is always a challenge. I feel like with watches, a lot of times people get upset when things start getting too pricey, like, Are you upset because you feel like it's a ripoff, or are you upset because it's out of your budget? Sure. Pitzmann could have thrown together some AliExpress case and bracelet combo, shoved a Miyota inside, and slapped automatic on the dial. They could have shipped it in some regular run-of-the-mill box with some foam padding. I love affordable watches too, but what is the expectation? Should we expect all startup brands to keep it under $500 until we feel like it's acceptable for them to charge more? We all gotta make a living, and with some brands, I feel like their efforts should be rewarded. I give Pitzmann my props for trying hard. I like their watches and the direction they're going with the brand. Tom Ford said once in an interview, good products don't need marketing. The products, if they're good, market themselves. Pitzmann is nowhere close to being a Christopher Ward or Formex, but for being watches from a country that was never known for making watches, Pitzmann is a great place to get a great quality watch and a quality experience. I've linked their website below for those that might want to browse. As always, thank you for stopping by the channel. I took a little break to do some travel and focus on work. I plan on coming back around this month to release some new episodes, so please like and sub if you want to stay tapped in with me. Thank you so much, and see you again soon.